Hello and welcome. I am Jackie from the channel Ask Jackie, and I am here today with a special guest, Adriana from the YouTube channel English with Adriana. We are here today to show you guys some differences between American English, which is what I speak, and Australian English.
Australian English.
So we're going to talk about common words and how the names of these words are completely different in American English and Australian English. Right, so the first word we have, so in American English we call the back part of our car where you open up and store everything, we call that the trunk. The trunk. What do you call that?
In Australia we call it the boot.
It's so funny. We call the boot in American English, like if you park illegally in a place, they put like these yellow things on your tires, around your tires, so you can't move until you pay a ticket. Okay, the next word, this is what we put on babies when they still haven't learned how to go to the bathroom. We call this in American English a diaper.
But in Australian English we say nappy. Nappy.
Ah, that's cute. So this is another term that I've heard, and I could be wrong as well. So we can say like pants or slacks if they're a little bit more formal. What do you call these? Like men's pants?
Slacks.
Do you say like? Do you say trousers or knickers or anything like that?
And knickers are underwear.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, what's your understanding of knickers?
I thought they were like pants.
Huh? What?
But
Knickers, how are knickers pants?
I don't know. I thought they were pants for some reason. So knickers are underwear. This is something I've also heard people saying, and I could be wrong. So we use a stroller for babies. What do you call that?
Pram.
A pram, yeah. And so when you want to talk about your parents, like your mom and your dad, I'd say mom, dad, and like your grandpa, how do you call your parents?
I call them mum and dad. With grandparents, people would say nana and pop.
Okay, that's where I think there's some difference. And you say like mum with the U, right?
Yes, always
okay.
mum.
Mum.
How do you say mum?
Mom.
Again?
And mom. And if you cut your hair right here, cover up my bump on my head. If I cut my hair right here so it looks like this, what do we call that? What do you call that?
Fringe.
Fringe. Actually, fringe is more, it's more similar to the Portuguese. They say franja, but in American English we say bangs.
Oh, sorry, Jackie, but it seems that the Brazilians have it right here.
They do. And this is another one. So when you're driving your car and you need to stop to put fuel, or we say gasoline, I have to put gas in my car. What do you guys say?
Petrol.
Petrol. And the gas station in Australia would be?
Oh, petrol station, but it's more common to say servo.
The what?
So I'm going to I'm going to the petrol station, I'm going to the servo.
Servo would be like a service station, maybe. You just kind of cut it and say servo. So in American English we'd say like the trash or the garbage. What do you guys say?
Rubbish. Like
rubbish.
Put it in the rubbish or put it in the bin.
But the rubbish I've heard, and I think it's very cute.
Why cute?
I don't know, it's different. It's so cute, the word rubbish. Okay, the last one. So when you want to talk, like, so Halloween, do you guys celebrate Halloween in Australia?
It is. I don't think it's as big as in the US because people decorate houses in the US and it's
like crazy. Yeah. It's like
we don't have that.
Events. Put like cobwebs, like pretend, of course, like witches, pumpkins, skeletons all on the front porch. It's very cool. So when they go trick-or-treating, what is it that they get?
Lollies.
Lollies. Oh, how cute. We say just candy. Well, great. So thank you, Adriana, for your participation. And if you guys want to practice your Australian English, go over to her channel. She also has a podcast. We just recorded an interview for her podcast, which is really good. So I'm going to put the links down below. And if there were any other words that we didn't mention that you guys have noticed are different between American English and Australian English, let us know in the comments below. So
Thank you, Jackie, for having me.
no problem. Thank you. And remember to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe in both of our channels if you haven't done so already. And if you have any questions, ask Jackie. Bye-bye.